actually is a newer agent with our company. So thank you for joining us, Valarie. I'll let you introduce and tell everybody a little bit about yourself. But she's new. She's been with us just over a year now, and she just about capped in her first year just doing blogging and vlogging. Is that right?
Right. So I was one transaction from capping, and this year is my goal to cap by the end of the summer. My year starting on January, so every January 1st, it's like renewing. So I'll have additional like 4 months to have more income without um, any like percentage owed to the brokerage. Um, I was new not only to this company, I was new to the real estate, I was new to the city. I was a complete newbie. I came to United States 6 years ago. I was 16 years old, having four younger siblings and parents who never spoke a word in English. So me as an older sister, I had to figure out a way to make money. And at 16 years old, I started my first YouTube channel. Um, First, it was YouTube Kids. Then I started producing a bunch of YouTube channels. And about a year ago, I decided that I want to change and I want to start my real estate career. So when I just came to Keller Williams, I sat down with my team leader, Mila, and I was like, what should I do? Where do I get clients? And she was like, well, you have to work a sphere of influence. And I was doing YouTube, and just a little bit about YouTube work is you kind of behind the computer 24/7 and you're not really going out. You can say that by my tan. I never out, I've never seen sun even for all those 5 years. And I had zero sphere of influence. And the only thing I knew how to do is YouTube. So I decided that YouTube would help me to make friends. And I started from a very small niche. I started to film YouTube videos on Russian language. So for everyone Russian speaking from those countries that are either living here or just coming to United States, I was just introducing South Florida to them. And that's how it started.
There's a large community of Russian speaking people there, right?
Yes, it is. And especially a lot of people moving from, California and New York. And there are big communities that are moving from there.
All right. So I appreciate you telling us a little bit about yourself. You have a presentation you want to share with us?
Yes, I do have a presentation. I don't know if you can turn it on.
Just go ahead and hit. Oh, you want me to share it for you? I can do that.
Yes.
Give me 1 second, though, okay?
Okay, thank you.
Why don't you tell us a little bit about what your business looked like last year then?
So first months, I was trying to figure out the whole thing, how it should work. And I was not producing anything at all. And it was life-changing for me opening up my vlog. That was when everything changed. Maybe it helped me with my self-confidence also. It also was a game changer because I was putting myself in front of the people starting to know me as a realtor. I was showing my everyday life, but also like making sure everyone there knows that I am a realtor. And of course, I'm sharing their thinking of me as a friend, but also they're trying to connect with me and help me to get business. It was very funny. I was receiving the postcards from Texas. I was receiving postcards from New Jersey saying that, hi, I'm watching your YouTube channel. I like your family very much. and oh, here's my kids, there are the pictures. And also, my neighbor is thinking of moving to Boca too, and if you'd like, I would introduce you to him. And that's how everything started. My connections with my viewers, connections with their neighbors, even if they were not Russian speaking. That's how it went for me. And of course, YouTube channel has also helped me a lot with, having this advantage over big listing agents when you come to the people saying that, yes, I am a new real estate agent, but I have something with me too. I have this big of an audience, and um, I've shared with you, Ryan, my analytics for my YouTube channel. It was saying that I had 1.9 million in impressions for the last year, and I just started my channel in July. So in 5 months, I had 1.9 million impressions, which means 1.9 million people have seen my videos, have seen my YouTube channel. They came across it, and they definitely familiar with what I'm doing. So every time I'm coming to a listing appointment, I'm making sure that they see this kind of numbers, and I will make sure that they think that I can put their house in front of that many people, and that is my advantage, even if I'm a new real estate agent.
That's really smart. We're going to hear that a couple times today. The fact that you're able to leverage your community to let your sellers know that you have that audience right there to look at it.
Right. So here I'm just saying, few reasons why you should definitely use YouTube for your marketing, because it's a great tool for inbound marketing, especially vlogs. As I said, people are thinking of you as a friend, and of course, if you are their friend, that's the first person they would think of what comes to buying or selling real estate. If they can refer it to a friend, they would more do so to a friend than to like any other real estate agent. And also, I don't know if many people know that, but me as a YouTube professional, and also I was trying to open one of my businesses up north in Jacksonville, Florida. And I knew there that is very difficult to promote your website on a Google search. But with YouTube, it's much easier because it has a text in your description box, but it also gives a way to this page because of the video. Google just puts it much higher than any other website. If you like, for example, look for great neighborhoods in Boca or in Delray Beach, the videos with this name will come up on the search, like, much higher than just regular website.
Yeah, Google loves itself. They love to put out their own product. So if you're putting videos on there, they're gonna love it. They're gonna put it much higher in their search results.
Right. And as I said before, it's a great way to stand out from your competitions. And I don't know if people knew about that, but I was very surprised that video are more engaging, just because when people are watching the video, they memorize the information you're telling them. 95% of the people who watched it will actually remember what you said. Otherwise, if they just read it, it's going to be like 10%. So it's just a great way to get in people's mind. And as I said, I have a very small niche of Russian
That's right.
people, but if you are, I don't know, you can pick up any niche and just go with it. Dog lovers, I don't know, anything you can think of, anything that you're passionate about, you can create a video about it and just mention every time that you are a realtor. And I think vlogging is the best way, because a day in the life of a, it's like the most viewed videos in the whole YouTube, like day in the life of a nurse, day in the life of a doctor, and day in the life of a realtor. I've seen a lot of people just opening their YouTube channels, uploading one video that named day in the life of a realtor, and they're getting thousands of views. So just for everyone to know, it's a great way to start. And you can
Valarie,
do it every single day. It's nothing hard about it. It's like 5 minutes in the morning, 5 minutes in the end, like in the middle of the day, and 5 minutes in the end. And here it is. You have a vlog, you upload it, you name it one day in life of a realtor, and you have like 30 days content. You go to inspection, you just film a 1 minute video. It's not that hard when you start it, but it will give you results. I'm not doing any outbound like calls and texts, even though I should for my prospecting. I'm just getting my, clients from YouTube, my social media.
Valarie, you said the word vlog a couple of times. What do you consider a vlog?
A vlog is a video blog, so it's just your day. You don't film anything in particular. It's just how your day goes. You woke up, you ate your lunch, you ate your breakfast, and you film all of that. My team leader, Mila, she's Russian, so she watched my YouTube channel and she already knows what I'm eating every day. And she's like, oh, you're getting to have your, ground beef or something. And it's funny, but that's how people like memorize it. Mila memorized my lunch. Some people just calling me and saying, how's your little brother, is he okay? Because in one video I told them that he's not feeling that great and I'm going to visit him. And that's how you make in a real connection with people. You're not just trying to educate them in real estate. You're not just trying to show them a bunch of beautiful houses and give them a tour of $1 million mansion. It's just, if you are letting them in your life, that's when you'll get to the point when you're really friends with your audience and they will bring you business, not only their business, but their neighbor's business and everyone in their sphere of influence.
Awesome.
So
Are you done with this slide? You want me to go to the next one? Or are you still on it?
yes, you can go to the tips. I just really want to make sure, it's the next one, sorry. I just really want to make sure that everyone understands that YouTube is just about being consistent. And I can share that later, but you can tell even on my analytics, when I just opened my YouTube channel, I was posting every single day and there was a major spike in my analytics, was major spike of views. And I think most of my views for the year that I had, let me tell you, 180,000 views I had for the last 5 months of the year of 2021. Major amount of these views were on my first months when I was very consistent and I was posting a video every single day. It could be a 5-minute video, it could be 10, it could be 15. If I really have something to share, I could sit just in my car and tell people a story about, how my client decided to switch a job right in the middle of transaction. And by the way, people don't ever do that. And it's really, you can tell them about everything. My sister broke her arm and I've got a lot of people contacting me right after that, right after I showed that I'm in the emergency room with her. And, I've got a lot of text messages and phone calls from the people, they just being nice to me and they saying, what can I do? I was like, I don't know, do you know anyone who's thinking about selling or buying a house in South Florida? And that's how it goes, really. You just letting people into your life was the vlog, and all you ask in return is for them to become as friendly with you as you are with them, for them to open up their lives for you.
Why do you think that when you're posting on a consistent basis, why do you think you're getting more traction that way? You said your analytics were up during that time. Why do you think that is?
Because it's one of the things about blog. People are getting used to seeing you every day, every morning, every night. I'm receiving a lot of comments when I skip a day or two that, I was watching you during my lunchtime and right now I have a lunch and there's no video. What should I do? That's what people usually like commenting on my videos when I'm not being consistent, when I caught up with work or something else. And I see it by my family every time they having breakfast or evening. Right now they're not watching any movies or any shows, they're watching other people's like vlogs, other how they live, how their day passed and stuff like that. So it has a lot to do with how many those people who are watching you every day, they called unique viewers. And it's very crucial in YouTube analytics to have this unique viewers. That means it's just one of the ways YouTube is understanding that you're being interesting for other people. So if YouTube understand that you're interesting for this like amount of people, he will promote you better. He will put you in front of more people to see, it's every time. It's like every social media you post a video and first YouTube will just spread you for 1,000 people, and when he sees that 100 of this 1,000 watched actually your YouTube video by the thumbnail, they saw it, they clicked on it, they viewed, and when YouTube sees that result, he will push you more, he will push you to 5,000, and he will see how many views you will get from 5,000 interactions, and it will push you more and more. And the consistency is just one of the things that YouTube really likes in bloggers, and once you posting consistently, it will promote you even better.
Yeah, like I said earlier, Google loves itself. So those videos, the more you put on and the more consistent you are, the more it's going to start pushing it out as well. It
Right.
sees that you're being consistent with it and starts forcing upon. I noticed that myself because I use YouTube a lot in the evening when I'm scrolling through it, and I start seeing the same stuff over and over and over once it gets posted more regularly.
Right. Another tip is just know your competitors, analyze their YouTube channels. That's the thing I do with every single niche I'm going into. Right now, I'm in kids, I'm in cooking shows, I'm like everywhere. I'm DIYs. I've tried to spread, everywhere. And I just, every time I go into a new niche, I just analyze my competitors. I analyze what words they're using in their keywords, what tags they're using, how big of a videos they're filming. If I see that most of them filming like a 15-minute videos, that means I probably should be somewhere in that range too. So it's a lot of work what comes to analytics, but the filming stuff is really not that hard.
Now,
And
if
and
people
also
wanted to find your channel, how would they find you?
it's Valarie B Lab. On my information, you can see like my Facebook and Instagram. It's the same name for my YouTube channel, or they can just text me, email me, everything. I'm very glad to help everyone on getting big on YouTube because I'm a big believer in that. I'm 6 years in that business, and really anything I can help to, spread this word into like and grow more into the YouTube community, I'm always happy to help.
Awesome.
So I also prepared like 3 ideas for your YouTube video. If you just film all of them, like one day is one of them. It's like slide number 2. You can just film those for a month and you'll get your views right away. Just be consistent with that. What amount of money gets you in your city, whatever you're targeting in. Like, for example, I am in Boca. Every time I film a video in Boca, I'm trying to like put this on a thumbnail, what 650,000 can buy you in Boca and stuff like that. So it is very helpful for me to know that kind of keywords that no matter what will bring you to the views. Okay. Ryan, do you have
Can you
any
share your information again, please? A slide with your information.
Yes, yeah, we can definitely put that up. What is I'm sorry, what was the name of your YouTube channel again?
Valarie, wait a second. On Russia, it's Valarie. So it's instead of E in the end, it's A. Let me post
Okay.
it in the chat.
We've posted it in the chat about 3 times. So if you just want to scroll, it's right there.
All right. Ryan, do you have any questions to me?
Well, let's open it up to the chat and see what everybody else has. So Garrett, my good friend Garrett says, our curiosity, how did you come up with Valarie B-Lab for her stuff? So how did you come up with the whole idea?
Well, you mean the name?
Sure.
So B-Lab is just first 2 letters of my last name, and lab, it's like laboratory. It's just, so when I was 16 years old, my parents were very like, they were very cautious about me using my real name in the social media, just because for the safety reasons, Right now, I'm putting my real name, like Valarie Berzanska, like on every single video that I talk about real estate and that I tour homes. I make sure that they're my real name, but that's the name my parents felt comfortable at the time I was doing it. And after all, it's just, it was useless for me to putting any other name just because everyone knew me as Valarie B-Lab, and it's just a stick to me. So my mom is using the same like last name in the internet right now, and all of my sisters and a brother. So I guess I just created a new last name for the whole family.
Mind if I share one of your videos real quick?
Okay, let me tell you which one. I know it's okay. Yeah, whatever you feel like.
I've got one up here right now that's from a couple weeks ago. It looks like a real estate related one. Although one of the things I did notice looking at your channel is you've got a lot of your videos are usually in about 20 some minutes to 30 minutes long.
Right.
Why do you think a lot of people we talk to are doing a lot of shorter videos? So why are you feeling like the longer ones are better for you?
Because the shorter videos are for expert YouTube channels. It's for the people who are just, that is not real estate related.
No, I thought I saw a house in the background.
Maybe it is. Yeah, it is. It's right in the first, yeah, it should be.
Showing a house.
Yeah, you can see it there. Yeah, I just walk around the house, tell people what I think. That was the day of my showings. Right before my clients arrived, I just decided that I have to show the house for them. I'm giving my opinion on that is extremely overpriced house and stuff like that, just giving my thoughts, what I think it should be priced at. what is my strategy for my clients to get this house and to win in the multiple offer situation and stuff like that. That's what I would share. I would share where I would put this furniture and that furniture, what wall I would paint, in what color. And it brings a lot of discussions in the comments. And I just feel like it will just, help with engaging.
That was gonna be my next question is how much engagement do you do on your comment section?
Yeah, the thing is you have to answer on every single comment. There's no bad comment that you can just miss. um, it's actually better. My dad is really laughing at this, but every time someone hating me on the comments, it's actually really winning for me, just because I know that the subscribers that you remember I told you about unique viewers that watching me every time I post a video, they're really gonna fight for me. And I know that. And my dad is really laughing at that because he knows that every time someone's hating me in the comments, that is the video that probably will have the most amount of views. So here I was like, every time I'm saying to him that, one of the videos didn't have this much views, and he's like, should I comment something bad? So that's how it goes every time.
And I got a couple hands here, so I'm gonna go to those questions. However, I want to point out here that these are not all real estate related. Okay, there's a bunch of different videos here. She's got one in front of Target, and it's just all over the place, right? Because it's your lifestyle, right?
Also, Ryan, I want you to mention that most of the videos that you see on the right side of the video that's going on right now are mine. Even though you're watching it from a different YouTube channel that are not watching me consistently, the key to do so is you creating a playlist with every video that you have on your channel. It's just so every time I'm uploading it to a different like playlist, and every time you make it a main playlist of your channel, you would see this kind of thing that every video like after yours would be yours too, so you wouldn't lose any like viewers, sort of speak to different channels. Because usually when you watching a video, next video that's coming up, it's not of the person who you just watched. But if you're making it a playlist and making it official playlist of your channel, 90% accurate that it will be your video after yours.
Great pro tip. Thank you.
Makes sense?
Yeah, that's a good pro tip. Brett Bishop's got his hand up right here, and I put him up on screen. What do you got, Brett?
So I just wanted to point out, a lot of people when they're first getting started, the thumbnail, they don't realize the importance of the thumbnail. The thumbnail of your video is super important. And one thing that I like that Valerie's doing, if you notice those funny faces that she's making, people get engaged with that. It catches you right away. So really just wanted to say awesome job on the thumbnails. Like that's a huge part of the engagement is just getting people to click. And so I noticed that. Just wanted to point that out.
Right. But I also did a test. If we getting back to the video that we just watched, on the right side there is a video called August 2nd or August 3rd. It was the time I uploaded the video, but I totally forgot that I uploaded it. It went live. I didn't even knew it did, like August 2nd. This video has absolutely zero thumbnail and absolutely zero keywords in the title, but it still got the regular amount of views, like 5.3 thousand. So it is. So the point is, when you're doing a vlog, people are watching you no matter what, just because you're their friend. If it would be, yeah, you can turn that off. I was in the middle of moving.
You're right. Look at this. You got 5,340 views. I mean, I'm putting videos up how to use command. I've got like 4.
It's because it is a vlog. If it would be an expert content, I wouldn't go away with that. I would probably have 0 views just because most of the people who are watching expert content, they're just looking, for example, how to sell your house, or what should you look for in a title company or stuff like that. If you're filming vlogs, people are just looking for you. They're not looking for the advice you're giving.
All right, so
So
we're gonna
yeah,
go to
that would
another.
be a vlog.
And our next person we have up is going to be KW Capital. So I believe that's going to be Sebastian.
Hey there. Hi, Val. How are you?
Hi, doing great, thank you.
Awesome.
Camera on, Sebastian.
Yeah. We have a question here. So we see that you channels mostly in Russian. How easy is for your American clients to find the to find the channel when it's in a different language?
So I'm targeting this channel for a Russian speaking audience, even in the United States. I have right here, I think I printed it.
That's her niche.
Right
Oh.
here, it's saying like all of the states that are watching me from here. You can see like the percentage. And most of the Russians that in New York or California, even if they came to here like 30 years ago, there's still a lot of them who doesn't speak any English. And that is the clients that I'm dealing with.
Okay.
And so for them, they're looking for the stuff in Russian. But you can turn on this thing that called auto translate, and that will translate every like your title into English language. And I've noticed that a lot of like stuff is recommended to me in English. When I turn it on and it's on Spanish, it's, you know, all different languages. And it's not a problem. It will still be viral if you put the right keywords, and you just have to know your audience. You just have to know what they're looking for. And Google is very smart. Google knows every person who speaks Russian, even if they're searching for everything in English, trust me. And I just feel like Google will put your video exactly where it needs to be. Even if you're doing the same thing that I did on August 2nd, post the video without any tags, without any title or thumbnail.
Wow. That's because of the work you've done, though.
Well, I've seen a video, people are trying it too. I just have a lot of network in between like YouTube people, and I've seen them testing it too, and it worked sometimes.
But you've built your audience. If you didn't have that audience to consume your media that you're putting out, then you wouldn't be getting that many views. But they've come
Well, yeah,
relying on you because you're
yes
consistent.
and no. Sometimes, for example, I've seen in YouTube Kids, when people are starting their channels, they're just uploading it, but they're doing it with money, so they put it. Okay, it will make the whole thing very complicated. They put a lot of money into an ads, and they don't put any tags in it and stuff like that. And once Google started sharing it with everyone, he knows what kind of people clicked on it, and he collects this data, and then he, you know, share it with the people like it.
So we have Vanya with a question right here. So I'll go to her next. Well, you don't have your camera on, so let me spotlight you. There she is.
Yes, and if for us who don't have a YouTube channel, where would we post those videos to get them to get most, the content, to get the engagement that we need?
I'm going to pick this real quick because you already you do have a YouTube channel. Because if you have a kw.com email address, and you can use YouTube right through that.
Okay.
Right. Everyone has a YouTube channel who has a Google account, like everyone. You can just film a video and repurpose it to different social media accounts, like TikTok, Instagram, YouTube. I would say my target is YouTube for the last year. Next year, I will focus on American speaking, like English speaking YouTube, and TikTok and Instagram, since Reels right now is a great way to promote on Instagram, and it's one-time opportunity. I think everyone should jump on it. But yes, I think YouTube is a best way to grow your loyal audience, just because TikTok, Instagram, those social medias, people are just eating the content. They're just scrolling it all the time. And YouTube, it's more loyal. You know what I mean? So I would prefer YouTube. If people would tell me which social media I would pick, if I had to choose from any of them, I would choose YouTube always.
That's a really good question. Thank you for bringing that up. But you do absolutely have a YouTube channel. You just have to actually go access it through your Google account. So if you log into your KW email address through Google's Gmail, you'll also see up in the top right-hand corner, there's a little block section that opens up all the other apps that you have access to, and YouTube will be one of them. Also, if you add YouTube to your phone, or if you already have it on there, if you log into your KW account, you can hit the little plus button in the top right corner and start recording a video right from there automatically.
Right. And right now we also have an opportunity to upload shorts to YouTube. It's like Reels on Instagram or TikTok, and YouTube is promoting shorts too. They just dedicate a lot of money into shorts. So just make sure you don't upload them with the TikTok like thing on it. Just make sure it doesn't have their logo.
All right, so we have any other questions for Valarie? Ronnie sent me a private message asking what the link to the apps link is. I'm not quite sure of that question. I'm not sure exactly what you're asking there. No TikTok logo.
What people are doing right now, it's if they are using the TikTok accounts, they just post something related to the YouTube and invite people to watch the full video on YouTube, so that way people go to YouTube. So, just you want to support that YouTube channel, you just create your TikTok and mention that, you can go to YouTube and see the entire video. So you are connected.
Yes, yes, you can absolutely do so. Just keep in mind all the time that it's a different audience for every social media. And sometimes if you post your YouTube, promotion, or your TikTok, it can kill your analytics on TikTok and not really bring you anything on YouTube. So just keep that in mind and make sure you do it properly, to, kind of hide it between the words, because neither of this social media likes when you take the people from that social media and bring it over to the next one, because they're all competitive.
Absolutely. So I got what he was asking now. He's asking where to find what I was talking about earlier, so I will show you. Let me share my screen here. So if you were wondering where to find all the applications, if you're in your Gmail account, which I'm in my Gmail here, if you go to this top right-hand corner, there's dots that make a box right here. You click on that and you can see all the different applications that you have through Google. There's a YouTube channel. You can click on that. And from there, just open up your YouTube, which I'm already in up here. And so this will just pop up and you can start searching in there, or you can go to the top right here where it says create. And you can upload a video, or you can go live and create right from there. Same thing on your phone.
Right.
And this is recorded too. So if anybody wants to go back and watch this, we will have these posted on our website. Hopefully later this week, we'll have them all up on the website. And if you don't know what the website is, that's a great segue into, we can go to kwsouthfloridaregion.com, and then they'll be under the event section under Take Command. All right, any other questions? I'm looking for hands in the chat. No hands in the chat currently.
Ryan, Kyle, who looks an awful lot like Becky in the chat, has a question. Do you create your own thumbnails or do you have someone make them for you?
No, it's Canva. It's pretty
Yeah.
easy in Canva. It's just you usually I just have everything like from the last thumbnail and I just put a new picture on it and change some words. That's usually what I do to make the thing easier.
I would definitely suggest using the thumbnails over just letting it automatically put a photo in there because you have no idea what's going to put in there. Good question, Becky. Let's see if there's anyone. Aaron says that's awesome. Thank you, Valarie. Brett creates templates as well, changes them out. Thank you, Ariel, for putting the link in the chats. All right, Donato says, Valarie, you have been an inspiration for them. I'm anxious to learn the YouTube world. So why don't you kind of explain that? When you first got in, were you scared? Were you nervous? What was it like? I know you said you started at like 16.
I started at 16 and I was scared. I was scared of life. I was scared that I couldn't make money in the new country and that I have a sister that is 3 years younger than me. She's diabetic and next month she might have no insulin for her. That was the thing I was scared about. And so I just grabbed a camera, sticked it to my hand, and I said, I go to bed with this camera and I wake up with this camera. And that was my life for 5 years, in a row. Then my mom started doing it, and right now it's kind of the whole family except of dad. It's like everyone is YouTuber, and I'm very proud of my 15-year-old sister. She's just building stuff in Roblox, and she's already made our money for college. She's like making 1,600 every month just from building houses on Roblox. And she's not showing her face because she's very concerned about that. She's very shy, as many of us. And I mean, YouTube is a great opportunity to make money. And you just have to be creative. You don't want to show your face. You can do plenty of things without it. But it's also a great way to find clients, to find business. I was doing a potty rental business in Jacksonville when I was 18, 19 years old. I decided to do something offline, and I knew how difficult it is to start a business from the ground zero. And unfortunately, at that time, I wasn't able to use YouTube. I didn't think that it could bring me some, clients, but with real estate, you for sure can do that. And the sky is the limit.
Well, I'm proud of you. You're on your way to capping much, much earlier this year. So congratulations.
Actually, all of my clients right now that I'm working with, if I close all of them, I will cap already. But I just said in the end of summer, just to be double sure. But I'm working right now with the clients that are combined in 3 million in volume. But I'm just afraid to tell everyone since right now I'm working with Russian speaking audience and it's just hard.
Well, let me ask you this. If I asked you to come back in December and share with us how your year went, will you be good with that?
Yes, absolutely. I'll be happy to share.
That'd be awesome. So that would put some pressure on you, and hopefully no pressure, no diamonds. So hopefully that you'll be telling us.
The pressure, as you can see.
Yep, you got it. So we'll hold you accountable to that.
Yeah.
We'll look forward to seeing you in 6 months. Thank you so much for coming on, Valarie, and sharing your wisdom with us. You were awesome. We're looking forward to it.
Glad to see you all.